りがとう。
まだついてる。
まだついてる？
ついてないよ。
どっちだ？
いや。
いや。
今日の色何にしようかな。今日の色何しようかな。今日は白。
ちょっと待って。
白。
ちょっと待って。
白。
白ね。
取っていい？
いいよ。ああ、美味しそう。美味しい？
うん。
食べ過ぎちゃう。
いいな。
I've been all around the world, every city, every place. Always been a restless girl, but now there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. Longing for you, pick up the phone, catching a flight, I'm coming home, back to the place I've always known. Home, home. Seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun and spending this summer alone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Your time.
姉ちゃんもこっちにして
Longing for you, pick up the phone. Catching a flight, I'm coming home. Back to the place I've always known. Home, home. Seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun. And spending this summer alone. I'm coming home.
お料理
I'm coming home. You're counting hours, minutes, seconds, faster. Hurry, make it happen. Before we know it, I'll be on my way home. Yeah, we're chilling, I just you and I. Every crazy summer night, baby, I am coming home. I'm coming home. Longing for you, pick up the phone. Catching a flight, I'm coming home. Back to the place I've always known. Home, home. Seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Spending this summer alone. I'm coming home.
いいね、チュルンってなってるわ。この中にもいるんじゃない？これはいる？こっちは冷蔵庫に。これいいじゃん、じゃあ。いや、外してた。ママ、ちょっとビリってなってもいいの？ って言ってるよ。
I was at the wrong place at the right time. 'Cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky. When you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy. Talked about everything that was on our minds. Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy.